So it looks like Ilia Topuria is actually ducking Arman Tsarukyan. This isn't good, okay? He wants to fight Paddy next over Arman, which I think is insane, but also it's like it's the easier matchup, so I kind of do get it, but at the same time, no, Paddy's not next. Arman's next. Why are you calling to fight Paddy Pimblett, whose most relevant win is Michael Chandler? You know, and you could say, well, Arman Tsarukyan beat Dan Hooker. That's true. That's true. Right, but at least he's coming off a win. You know, at least he's coming off a win. And Arman's number 1 contender now. Like, we'll watch the clip. Arman Tsarukyan retweeted it. But yeah, let's give it a watch and we'll give it a listen. See what I think.
Digo, ¿quién quiere combatir Ilia Topuria?
Yo, mira, pues tengo a Paddy en la mente. Yo quiero.
Why? Paddy on my mind. No. He's not like. I'm a fellow Brit. You know, I like Paddy. I'm a Paddy Pimblett fan. Obviously, we're both from the UK. He lives like an hour and a half from me. It's not far. But no, he doesn't deserve it. What has he done? He beat Chandler, Bobby Green, and Tony Ferguson. That's not a title. That is not a championship run. Arman Tsarukyan's past 2 wins, Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira, who just fought you for the belt, and he beat him. Paddy doesn't deserve it. I have Paddy on my mind. You will get him out. Get him out of your mind. Because it's Arman Tsarukyan next. And Arman Tsarukyan's been cooking him on Twitter. He's been cooking him since July. And we can look at all those tweets too, because I haven't retweeted. But yeah, let's carry on. Paddy on my mind.
Me gustaría pelear con Paddy si es que no me dejan subir en peso welter para pelear con Islam, porque el combate que realmente me gustaría tener es en contra de Islam en la tercera categoría.
So, he wants to either move up to welterweight without defending his lightweight title. Right? He wants to beat Charles Oliveira for a vacant belt, not defend it, then move up to fight Islam Makhachev. Alright. Or fight Paddy Pimblett. Why are they the only two? What about Arman Tsarukyan? Why do you not want to fight him? I'm not saying that he's scared of him, but it doesn't look good. Why is he not calling to fight him? And Arman Tsarukyan responds, could it be any more obvious that El Pato is doing everything in his power to avoid fighting me? It looks that way. And I'm an Ilia Topuria fan. I really like him. But this is not how you go about it, bro. I either want to move up to welterweight or fight Paddy Pimblett. He's just moved up the rankings somehow. Without fighting, he's now top 5, which is kind of crazy. I swear he was like ranked number 8 or 7. Now he's ranked number 5 without fighting. I don't get it. He doesn't deserve a shot. What are you doing, Ilia Topuria? Why are you fucking... I either want to move up or fight Paddy. It's just silliness. And Ilia says here, you know, Ilia's fall off is wild. From El Matador to El Pato, now all the way to El Patetico, El Pano. I don't know what they mean, but I'm guessing that they're not nice words. I'm thinking that means pathetic. I don't know what panocha means. And he's been cooking him. He's been cooking him. You know, Ilia Topuria talks about this. So he posted this video with this caption. What does he say here? Arman, every time we see each other in person, you freeze up like a scared duck. That's interesting, like a scared duck. You're the one that doesn't want to fight him. You're the guy that's avoiding him. Who really is the scared duck here? The guy that wants to fight Paddy Pimblett. And you can say, what? So he's ducking Arman, but he's chasing a tougher fight with Islam. It's like, yeah, because if he loses to Arman Tsarukyan, he doesn't get the Islam rematch. Oh, sorry, the Islam match. That's the point. He wants that super fight, but Arman is a risk. Now, I still think Ilia would beat him. I do think he would knock him out in like late round 2, early round 3. With round 1 being maybe Arman's round in the grappling, maybe. I think he'd still beat him. But he doesn't want to risk the super fight with Islam by fighting Arman. He wants to fight Paddy, whose chin is in the air. He looked great against Chandler, but it's Chandler. Paddy's got his chin in the air. He gets clocked all the time. He knows that's an easy fight for him. Alright, and that's why he wants it. He doesn't want to risk not getting that super fight with a big money at the White House. You know I handle you however I want. I fight whoever the UFC chooses. What a way to get out of it. Look, I'll just fight whoever the UFC choose. And if they choose Paddy Pimblett, then he can go, oh, well, I just fight whoever I want. Or whoever the UFC choose. But then he also says in that interview, I got Paddy on my mind. Remember I slapped you and you just laughed and you go around acting like a gangster, so keep going on the right path, just a few levels below me, kid. Let's see this slap. This slap. Oh, what a slap. Damn. I'm surprised Arman wasn't knocked out by that power slap. I like Ilia, but he does things like this, and it just makes me like not like him. Like, call out the #1 contender. And Arman's been cooking him. Me versus Ilia is the best fight to make across any division. No more running. El Pato. And then this is from August and July now. Islam has a great quote in the UFC PI. He will fight anybody any time and anywhere. Hey Dana, maybe now is a good time to put a quote in the bathroom for Ilia, reminding him not to sit down while pissing. Thanks, boss. He wants to let Ilia know that he's not McGregor and that he's making all the champs look bad. Champs fight the #1 contender. He's saying this in July. But this is the same guy who thinks he's a BMF. How do you say pussy in Spanish? I'm guessing that's El Pato. And this is true. Champs fight the #1 contender. It was the same reason why people were mad at John for fighting Stipe. Just not fighting the interim champion, the #1 contender. Alright? So why people were mad when fucking... Well, not mad, but they were like, why is Steve Erceg getting a title shot? You know what I mean? Why is Khalil Roundtree getting a title shot? He wants to fight Paddy over Arman Tsarukyan. And this is, again, from July.
Ilia. Good boy. I'll make it quick, no worries. Good boy.
Chasing a duck around. You know, and then there's, and you know, imagine calling yourself a champion, but you're already looking for a way out. You can vacate or I'll take it. Either way, it's mine. This is back in July. Another fun fact, Topuria regularly missing... Arman's been calling out Topuria since July, and Topuria hasn't said that he wants to fight him. Now, to be fair, in this interview where he said this, I'm never going to give him a chance. He said... He did clarify and say that he wants him to win a fight first. Well, he's just won a fight, and now you're talking about fighting Paddy Pimblett still, after he's just won a fight. I don't understand. Fun fact of the day, Topuria, Ilia's never fought anyone in their prime. I disagree with that, but it's interesting, man. That was in July, and, you know, he's been calling you out since July. You've done everything you can to not fight him. You post this video calling him a scared duck, and then you say you want to fight Paddy Pimblett or Islam Makhachev at welterweight. I don't understand why he's not fighting. Well, I mean, I do understand it. I do understand. He wants the Islam fight. Okay. The easiest path to that Islam super fight at welterweight is knocking out Paddy Pimblett inside 1 or 2 rounds and then going, I want Islam now. If he fights Arman Tsarukyan, it's a risky fight for him. It is a risky fight. And if Arman beats him, he can wave bye-bye to the super fight at the White House. That's probably Arman's fight. The guy that Islam was supposed to fight until he pulled out. You know? I think that's what I think it comes down to. He doesn't want to risk his White House spot. That's pretty much it. But no, Paddy's not getting the title shot. But let's get up the rankings real quick because we can see what the rankings are. So we've got Arman Tsarukyan, number 1 contender. He wants to fight rank number 5 instead of rank number 1. That's kind of crazy. If this was any other champion, be honest now. If Islam Makhachev came out and said, I don't want to fight Ian Gary, I want to fight Bilal Muhammad. Right? Or if Khamzat Chimaev said, I don't want to fight Imavov, I want to fight Brendan Allen. You know, or Alex Pereira, I don't want to fight fucking Yuri or Carlos Ulberg, I want to fight Jan Blachowicz. You'd all be like, in fact, no, I mean, Alex Pereira would get hate, but from the Poatars, I mean, like, I'm going to pull the Muslim card here. Let's be honest with ourselves. If Islam Makhachev or Khamzat Chimaev called out rank number 5 for a fight, everyone would be losing their minds, calling them scared cowards. We need to keep the same energy for Ilia Topuria. Now, I like him, but ducking the fight with number 1 contender so you can fight the number 5 contender in Paddy Pimblett, who we can have a look at his resume. How is that? Those past 3 wins, how does that get you a title shot? How? Michael Chandler, losing streak. Bobby Green, fucking losing streak. Tony Ferguson, the biggest losing streak. Why are we fucking... How does this get you a title shot over the number 1 contender that just choked out? At the time, I think he was he was number 6 still, wasn't he? And I get it's number 6, but Arman said Dan Hooker was the only guy that was willing to fight him. No one else wanted to fight him. No one else wanted to. Dan Hooker stepped up. Arman fought whoever he could, whoever was put in front of him, whoever would accept that fight. It's not his fault that it wasn't Charles or Max or Justin because no one wanted it. Now he's ranked number 1, coming off a win, which was one of your stipulations to fight him, that he needs to win a fight first. He now has. You still don't want to fight him. What is going on? Why are you ducking this man? If Paddy Pimblett gets the title shot next, I'm going to be fuming. I'm not going to be a happy bromo, and I know that don't mean anything because I am a small YouTuber with 2,000 subscribers, but I will not be happy. And Ilia Topuria, stop saying that you're interested in fighting Paddy Pimblett after he's beaten Chandler, Bobby Green, and Tony Ferguson. They're his last 3 wins. That gets you a title shot, does it? Bobby Green, fucking not even ranked. Tony Ferguson, not even ranked. Michael Chandler, ranked number 11. Ranked number 11. Arman Tsarukyan with a win over Dan Hooker actually inside the top 10. Nah, clown shit, man. I don't know what you guys think anyway. I think it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I think he's ducking him. To be honest, Ilia Topuria, top Doro, duck Doro, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think anyway. Like, subscribe, links down below. Become a member, join the Discord. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.